Wow, even the airport in Hawaii is beautiful.
Oh, we're not here for the scenery. I know Father's henchman, Otto Kraus, has got to be guarding Beth and Marty on one of these islands.
Well, we don't know anything for sure.
They've got to be here. I've been separated from my son far too long. I'm not leaving these islands without him.
Well, it shouldn't be too much longer before we're there.
I can't wait.
Yeah, me neither. And who knows, this could be the beginning of something wonderful for us, you know?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Whoa, maybe you should keep your eyes on the road.
Sorry about that.
Okay, dear. You. I'm in here.
What?
Nothing. I thought I saw a moose.
After all those weeks on Atkins, thank you very much. Don't worry, he can't see or hear me. What do you want? To warn you, you silly twit. I saw that sickly, lovey-dovey look on your face. Don't lose sight of what's at stake here, Kay. You can't let Fox propose to you or you'll lose him forever. Whatever you do, don't let him pop the question.
Few more miles.
Let's see if little Miss Know-It-All heeds my warning. I wouldn't count on it, though. Oh, she's a willful one, that Kay. Like some other young ladies I know. Oh, don't do that, Endora. You give Mummy a heart attack. At least you would if I had one. Well, now that you're here, would you like to help Mummy spy on Fancy and Noah in the backyard?
You mean it? You'll tell me your secret?
All of it, Fancy. Look, you're right. Okay, secrets destroy a relationship. And I'm not gonna risk losing you over...
Over what? Please, if we don't have honesty, we don't have anything.
Yeah, you're right. I'll tell you, just please remember that you are the most important person in my life. Come on, let's go for a walk and I'll tell you everything about mine.
Oh, dear. This isn't going to end well at all. I don't know why these mewling mortals put such store in honesty. All it ever does is cause trouble. Fancy may think she wants to know the truth, but when she finds out the truth about Maya, I'll say, oh, she and Noah will so regret searching for the truth for the rest of their lives.
You've mistaken me for someone else.
I think not.
Please, get out of my way.
Save it. You're not leaving.
What do you want? Money? Take it.
Get off it, honey. You know that's not what we're after.
What are you doing?
Just move.
You're not leaving. You're not going anywhere.
Teresa, we're getting in the car. We're going to the airport. The jet is taking us to India. We're going to live a peaceful and happy life far away from you.
Well, Gwen, go ahead. You're free to go. I mean, India's welcome to you. Maybe if we're lucky, you'll get bitten by a cobra.
Teresa, stop it.
But Ethan and our daughter are staying right here.
Ethan, just do something.
Teresa, step aside. Don't do this.
Do you know who I am, Ethan? I am Mrs. Alistair Crane, and I have the power to stop you from leaving Harmony. I'm Mrs. Alistair Crane, and as the one and only Mrs. Crane, I've got the power to stop you and your wife from leaving this estate, let alone this country.
I should have known that you'd try to do something stupid. You know, you are definitely out of your teeny little mind.
You're being ridiculous.
No, what's ridiculous is you thinking that you can leave and take our daughter with you and move to another continent. Ethan, that is ridiculous. But it's not gonna happen, because I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to stop you.
What's going on? I just got a call from the pilot. He's fueled up and ready. Why are you still here?
3 guesses.
Make that one, Julian.
Teresa? She can't stop you from leaving.
You want to bet?
Teresa seems to think that because she's Alistair's wife, she has the authority to keep us from leaving.
Well, don't be silly. I'm running Crane Industries now.
Julian, Alistair isn't dead. He's in a coma. So as his wife, I have the right to step into his position of power.
Well, where did you get a mad idea like that?
I'm Mrs. Alistair Crane, and I have rights.
You may have rights, but I will guarantee you one thing. You have no power. None.
Okay. No further, Noah. Come on, let's hear it.
Okay. I mean, are you sure you want to hear this?
What have I been saying all along? Yes.
Fine. Look. You know how we both have histories?
Meaning?
Meaning, I know I'm not your first boyfriend.
Please, I've had dozens. Just never one who's meant anything to me like you have.
Yeah. Well, look, Fancy, I've had a couple of girlfriends, too.
And Maya?
Well, I already told you that she was important to me, but it was much more than that. Maya was the biggie.
Go on.
Well, we met one year in college when this jerk was about to start beating her.
So you rescued her?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess you can say my white knight complex came to the fore. Almost immediately, we realized that we were attracted to each other. And one thing led to the next. Before we knew it, we were in a very serious relationship.
How nice for you.
Come on, Fancy. Look, don't be like that, okay?
Keep going.
Well, look, it was different than any other relationship I had ever been in. You know, she wasn't like the other girls. It was, I mean, look, it was very intense, okay? And, I mean, I already told you, but back then I thought that she was the one.
So what changed your mind? What am I saying? Maybe nothing's changed.
Hey, look, come on, don't say that, okay? Fancy, I know how hard this is for you to hear this, but you asked me to explain. I mean, I certainly wouldn't want to stand here listening to you talk about your feelings for some other guy. Are you sure you want me to go on?
Yes. Yes. I need to understand, Noah.
Okay. But, Fancy, I don't want to hurt you.
I don't mind a little hurt as long as I know I'm the one who's in your heart now. I am the only one who's in your heart now, aren't I?
Big mistake, sunshine. One you're gonna have to pay for.
Oh, Fox, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it is. You like it?
Of course I do.
Sure. I mean, it's not too romance novel for you.
No, it's beautiful.
Well, I like surrounding you with beautiful things. It just makes it easier when I have other people do it.
Well, I don't need any of it if I have you. I would love you in the parking lot of the DMV.
Well, hold that thought, but it's nicer in here. Oh, and there's more to come. Come here.
Whatever did I do so right to get a guy like you to love me?
You don't have to do anything. I think you're perfect the way that you are.
You thought of everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. But the best is yet to come.
Oh, Endora, look. That sly fox is pulling out all the stops. He's got the engagement ring in his pocket. Not you too, child. Really, human love is just war with a smile on its face. All those candles and flowers are just ammunition. And Fox will go to any lengths to break down Kay's defenses. And that silly girl, she's so bug-eyed over him, she'll completely forget my warning. And when he asks her to marry him, she'll say yes. And then the walls will come tumbling down. We just have to hope that Kay keeps her wits about her and remembers that she can't get engaged to Fox until the planets are aligned. Otherwise, their relationship is just going to be ruined forever. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. You're too young to see this, Endora. Oh, no. I'm surprised the water in the bowl isn't boiling over. Oh.
Okay, let's get the car and get out of here.
Fingers crossed, my son could be right around the corner.
Marty's, I assume.
Yeah. Don't laugh. I thought maybe if I brought some of his stuff with me to remind him of Harmony, it might also help him to remember me. Maybe I'm just being a fool. I mean, who knows how much he's grown? I bet none of these things even fit him anymore.
Well, if they don't, we'll just get him some new stuff right here. Hawaiian shirts with big flowers and surfboards, whatever you want.
I could just kill Beth. The time she's stolen with my child, and it's gone. I'll never get it back.
No, you won't. I know what you feel like. There's a hole in my heart, too, and it marks a place of all the time that I lost with James. But he's back in my life now. Don't think of what you've lost, but what you stand to gain.
He has to be here.
And someday we will find him. And once you have Marty in your arms, you will never miss another moment with your son again.
I love him, Chris.
And he'll love you. It's cruel that both of you had time stolen from you. But you'll make up for that once you find him. And you will find your son again, Sheridan. And once you do, you'll never be separated from him again.
My dearest stepmother, if you think this is some sort of a game, you are sadly mistaken. You have no power as Alistair's wife. In the event of his incapacity, his instructions are quite clear. I'm to take over in his absence.
Little Ethan is Alistair's heir.
He's a child. Until he's of age, I control all the decisions that affect this business and this family.
As Alistair's wife, Julian, I am in charge of my son's company.
Well, you must be joking. You think Father would ever leave any responsibility or power to a woman? Why don't you think Sheridan has no involvement in Crane Industries? Father thinks women are fit for only one occupation, that is breeding.
Fancy works at Crane.
What, fashion design, an area Father thinks is totally useless. Yes, he gave her a pretty office and an assistant she can play with, but he also gave her a walk-in dollhouse when she was 6 years old. The office is the adult equivalent of that. He would never put a woman in a position of consequence, certainly not you, dear. So just get that idea out of your head. As his wife, you have access to a fat bank account, but my darling, you have no say over anything. So please, would you just step aside, let Ethan and Gwen catch their flight?
Thank you, Julie.
Julian, thank you. Wish us luck in India.
I believe in making your own luck.
So do I.
You are my passion for life.
Okay, and that right there, that bright light is actually Mars. And believe it or not, earlier in November, you could actually see it better. It was closer to the surface of the Earth, so you could actually see the canals on its surface if you just had a little telescope.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dork. So how do you know so much about the solar system?
I took a semester of it in college, but I've always been interested in it. I mean, think about it. Here we are, we're spinning around on this tiny little piece of dust, right, in the middle of the universe. Who knows what's out there?
Well, all I know is about wishing on shooting stars, and I know a little bit about the patterns of the zodiac.
Whoa.
Yes, I read my horoscope every morning. There might be something to it.
Huh.
You're not interested in that sort of thing?
What sort of thing?
Well, you know, wishing on shooting stars and astrology. Maybe even magic.
I tell you what, I'll make you a deal. I will start believing in astrology when I read my horoscope and it gives me a good stock tip that I take and I double my money. Until then, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to put too much weight into it.
Well, then what do you think about magic?
Magic. Is that what you did to me, huh? Did you bewitch me?
Maybe.
Trust Kay to take all the credit.
So what if there are forces beyond our control? What if magic does exist?
Do you mean like Harry Potter magic?
I mean like crystal balls and fortune tellers, or spells that can promise disaster.
What?
Do you think that an evil spell could destroy a relationship? Tear two people who love each other apart?
What is wrong with that big blabbermouth? She can't tell him about our magic or she'll blow our cover. Oh, fiddlesticks. You've been listening to that ditzy fancy. Kay is trying to ignore the facts. She wants Fox to reassure her that the spell of success can't tear them apart, but she's asking the wrong person here. Endora, will you rustle up a telescope for Mummy so I can see how close the planets are to alignment? Because Kay can't accept Fox's proposal until then. If she does, it'll be disaster for them both. No, Endora, not dull reality. I need to see the dark side view of the universe. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble, enchanted by Hubble. You see, it's too soon. The planets still aren't in alignment. Sorry, Endora. Not even your powers can change the course of the planets. Oh! But you've left a delightful new black hole on the other side of Pluto. Stephen Hawking will pop a wheelie. What to do? Planets need more time. And our Kay is impatient. If she accepts Fox's proposal tonight, the two of them will be miserable for the rest of their lives.
Let's get the car. It's booked under Ellis, the same name I used to book the hotel under.
I have the confirmation in here.
I know it's a little bit cloak and dagger to use an assumed name, but you can never be too careful with your father.
I hope it works. His spies are everywhere, and we had to use our real names for the airline. If one of his underlings suspects that we're getting too close to Marty, we'll be stopped. Marty will be whisked to some other part of the world, and God only knows what'll happen to us.
Well, that's not gonna happen. Let's get to the hotel and start investigating.
Okay. We've got to find out what this Kamakeke means. It could be an area, or an island, or a home. We also have to find out if anyone knows this Otto Kraus. I know you think I'm grasping at straws, but Otto has got to be the one who's guarding Beth and Marty. He's the key. We've got to find Otto.
Teresa, move out of the way. Ethan and Gwen have a plane to catch. You have no authority to stop them.
That's where you're wrong, Julian. I am in charge. As Mrs. Alistair Crane, I can direct the lives of everyone in Harmony. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
This is going on long enough.
No, Julian, get your hands
All
off.
right, enough. I will further discuss your position in this family, but right now, Ethan and Gwen have a plane to catch. Ethan, go.
Gladly.
Thank you, Julia. Thank you.
Julian, you let me go. Let me go this
Be
instant.
quiet. You are acting like a child.
You know what? You honestly think. Julian, get off of
There
me.
is nothing you can do. You have to let them go.
Why? Why? Let the man that I love go with my daughter? I don't think so. You're crazy.
I am telling you, there is nothing you can do.
I wouldn't bet on that. Put me through to the Crane jet, please.
Don't be insane.
Hello. Yes, is this the Crane pilot for today? This is Mrs. Alistair Crane. The flight has been canceled. Do not fly my plane anywhere.
Noah, you're making me nervous. Why don't you answer me? I am the only woman in your life now, aren't I?
Look, what kind of question is that? Of course, yes. Yes. I love you.
Thank God. I thought I'd lost you there for a minute.
Look, Fancy. Come on. You know, you made me dredge up memories that I've spent so long trying to forget. Okay? I mean, if you want the truth, I really loved Maya, okay? And I mean, we were only together for a couple of years, but every one of those memories is etched into my brain.
Then maybe we're in trouble, Noah. Everyone I know says your first true love is the love that counts, that no one after that can compare.
Oh, come on, that is nonsense. I don't believe that, and neither should you.
Well, if you loved her so much, then why did it end? What happened?
Fancy, look, it was... Something bad happened, Fancy. It was horrible.
What?
We were in the...
Murder! That's coming from the wharf.
Come on, someone's in trouble. Come on.
Aloha! Welcome to Hawaii.
Thank you.
Is this your first time in paradise?
Mm-hmm.
Then you're in for a very special time. Our islands are magical. I hope you come to know the true spirit of aloha, and that this will be a trip you never forget.
I hope you're right. If all goes well for me, I will remember my stay here forever.
Well, we were all checked in, Mrs. Ellis. I got us one room. I hope that's all right. I wanted to stay close to you so I could take care of you. Sheridan, are you all right?
The oddest feeling just came over me. I can't explain it.
A good feeling?
I don't know. I don't know what it means.
Well, it's a long flight, so maybe it's the jet lag.
Maybe. I don't think so.
Yes, my plane is to be grounded until further notice. You keep the wheels on the tarmac until you have my authorization.
Give me that phone.
Julian?
But we have Mr. Crane's authorization, Julian Crane.
And I am Mrs. Alistair Crane, and I speak for my husband, and I am overriding my stepson's authorization. Is that clear? You are to take orders from me.
No disrespect, ma'am, but this is extremely unusual.
And what business is out of yours? If you value position, Captain, then you will obey me. If that plane takes off, I will have you arrested for theft of a valuable jet wherever you land. Are we clear, Captain?
Oh, yeah. Yes, we are, Mrs. Crane.
What did I say? Ethan and Gwen aren't going anywhere.
Teresa is unbelievable. She will stop at nothing to get her own way.
You know, I feel sorry for her.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I mean, seriously, I do not ever want to hear anything ever again in her defense. Ethan, I don't ever want to hear her name again. Honey, we're going to India. We're starting a new life. No Teresa, no drama, no manipulations. It's going to be peaceful and wonderful.
Captain, are we ready to go?
I'm sorry, Mr. Winthrop, but I'm afraid we can't leave.
What? Why not?
I received direct orders from Mrs. Crane. She's forbidden me to take off, so I'm afraid I can't fly in India.
Oh, this is too much.
Help!
This woman has been murdered.
Are you sure she's dead? Noah, check. Noah was an EMT.
Hey, no, she's not dead. She's still breathing, all right?
Oh, thank God.
Okay, Fancy, call 911. Hey, you there! Guys, stop! Hey!
Noah, be careful!
They might be the attackers.
Damn it. Where did they go?
Yes. A couple doors down from Poulter's Oyster Bar. Hurry!
Darn it. I don't remember much about first aid. Do you?
No, sorry.
At least she's still alive. I thought she was dead at first. But she's unconscious. And I don't like the sound of that breathing. Can you hear that? Do you know her?
Yes. No. I mean, I don't know her, but I met her earlier tonight at the Blue Note. We talked for a couple of minutes. Oh, God, I can't believe this. Do you think she was mugged?
Oh, it's a lot more than a mugging, don't you think? Why would someone want to do something like this to such a beautiful woman?
I don't know. I hope my boyfriend catches them. Hey, okay, come on, you'll be okay. The ambulance is coming. You just gotta hang in there, okay? Please, help is on the way.
Are you serious?
Yes. Do you think a magic spell can tear apart two people who love each other? Or the planets, do you think that they can affect the actions of humans on Earth? I know, it's weird. It's stupid.
No, it's definitely not stupid. I would never say it's stupid. Look, you know, people all over the world believe different things, so who am I to judge? I mean, I don't know what's right or wrong. I know what I think. I think that, that God put us here, and I think he gave us free will, so I think we control our own destiny. But I also think it'd be cool to live in a world with magic.
You think?
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't that be fun? I mean, think about it. You take a couple of herbs, throw them in a pot with the odd eye of Newt, say abracadabra, hocus pocus, and next thing you know, you get whatever you want, whenever you want it. I think that'd be sweet.
With the sweet comes the bitter. Mr. Nicholas Foxworth Crane. If you propose to Kay tonight and she accepts, you'll find out about magic and the planets, all right. All of us here on Earth are trapped between Venus, the goddess of love, and Mars, the god of war. And none of us really knows which one is worse.
Yeah, I felt so sorry for you when you first married Father, but now I see you fit right in. You're the perfect wife for Alistair Crane. I don't know whether to laugh or weep.
Sticks and stones, Julian. I sacrificed so much to be your father's bride, but now it's payback time. I'm gonna make any use of my power as Mrs. Alistair Crane to get what I want, and what I want is my daughter and Ethan back.
You're acting like a fool. All right, for 5 minutes you've shown how important you are, but you really have to face the facts. With Alistair in a coma, I'm the only one who has any power whatsoever. All I have to do is get on that phone, call the pilot back, and tell him to ignore your juvenile threats. And Ethan and Gwen will be gone. Next stop, New Delhi.
Well, we'll see about that.
Who are you calling now?
Alistair's attorney. He'll have Alistair's latest will. He'll know my rights. He'll be able to enforce them legally. And I'll just have him issue an emergency edict to stop the plane from leaving Harmony.
It feels so good. We're gonna smell like lilacs for days.
Well, then I guess we'll have to stay in bed until it wears off.
You know, I wish you wouldn't dismiss magic. Did you see that?
See what?
A shooting star.
Oh.
I wish that... Okay.
What'd you wish for? Tell me.
I can't tell you. It would ruin it. But it's kind of silly because my wishes almost come true anyway.
Oh, well, that's good. I wish that I could tell you that I believe in wishes, but unfortunately, don't. So.
But you've got such a romantic soul.
Yeah, well, I mean, you think those are the same thing, though? You think romance is magic? I don't know. I always thought of romance as, two hearts finding a way to communicate. You know, I think we control our own destiny. And I always thought it was, you know, kind of a cop-out to blame all the bad stuff on evil spirits or black cats, and then blame all the good stuff on four-leaf clovers and guardian angels. I don't know. I never believed in any of that. You know, I don't believe in crystal balls. I don't believe in fortune tellers. I don't believe in Friday the 13th. I don't believe in any of that.
Didn't you ever believe in fairy tales?
No. No. But, oh, there was a brief moment in my life where I really and truly did want to be Superman. Now, think about it, though. I mean, these things that happen, these things in life that we create, right? I mean, I think it all comes from within. Does that make sense?
Yeah, actually, it does. You know, relationship can't be affected by some silly spell or the planets or the boys in the basement.
The what?
Oh, nothing. I'm just saying that if two people love each other like we do, you know, their hearts will go stronger and closer. No magical force in the universe can tear them apart.
Do you hear that, Endora? The girl's digging her own grave. And this from a Standish woman who has her own touch of magic. Kay, you're making a dreadful mistake here. Magic, good and bad, can drastically destroy relationships. We're all pulled one way or the other by the movement of the celestial spheres. Your ancestors knew that in their bones, and here you are spouting off like some lunatic. Yes, lunatic. A person driven mad by the influence of La Luna, the moon. It's still too soon, Kay. You can't accept Fox's proposal, or you two will be finished forever.
I love you, and nothing can come between us.
Mr. Flood, you're Alistair's personal attorney?
That has been both my burden and my privilege.
Well, this is Alistair's wife calling, and I'm ordering you to file an injunction, or whatever it is that you call it, to stop the plane from leaving Harmony's airport.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Crane, but that's ridiculous. You don't have the power to stop that plane from taking off.
Of course I do. I'm Mrs. Alistair Crane.
Yes, but to date, he's never given any woman any real executive power, and certainly not you. Perhaps someday he'll wake from his coma and give you that power. But until such time, you can't do anything. Let it go.
Hello? Hello? Damn it, he hung up on me.
Should be a little gentler next time.
There's got to be something that I can do. Okay, I'm married to the most powerful man in this world. Surely I can stop one simple plane from
Teresa,
leaving.
would you just calm down and listen to me? You're making a fool of yourself, and you know it. Father will never bestow any real power on a woman. So instead of tilting your windmills, I suggest you get down on your hands and knees and you pray that the old bastard either dies or stays in that coma for the rest of his unnatural days. If he does, we'll have a generous allowance. You can live here in this mansion or anywhere you want in the world. You'll have a glorious future if you just give up this obsession with Ethan. Move on with your own life and let Gwen and Ethan move on with theirs.
Good news, Mr. and Mrs. Winthrop. I just heard from Julian Crane. We're cleared for takeoff.
Oh, thank God. Yes.
Thank you.
Sit back and relax. It's a long flight to India.
Told you. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything will be fine. Let's get settled.
We're going. We are really going.
Next stop, your life.
I will never have to see Teresa again.
Where's that ambulance? I've got to go. My baby's in the car.
Oh, you can't leave a baby alone in a car. Go. The ambulance will be here soon. I can stay with her.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. You go ahead.
Good luck.
It'll be all right now. You'll see. The doctors in Harmony are first rate.
I tried to catch up with him, but I couldn't get him. How's the victim?
I don't know. She's alive, but she's bleeding and she's really out of it. And I haven't even heard the ambulance. Do you?
No, not yet. All right, here, let me have a look. Oh, my God.
What?
It's Maya.
Better?
A little bit. Thank you. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was a premonition, but it's gone now.
I remember you had one the night at the seascape when Beth called. Maybe it means we're getting close to Marty.
Yes, maybe you're right.
Mr. and Mrs. Ellis?
Hi.
Aloha, I'm Joe. Let me escort you to your room.
Joe, we're gonna be up shortly. Can you take the bags up for us?
Right away. And thank you, sir. Mahalo.
Thank you. As soon as we freshen up, we can start looking for Marta Cross.
I've got to find my son, Chris. He's the key. Otto Kraus. We've got to find him. I know that he can lead us to Marty.
We will find him, Sheridan. But we have to be discreet about it. If any of your father's goons realize we're getting close, we could be in terrible danger.
You're right. We have to be careful.
Come into my parlor, said the spider to the fly.
Noah, is Maya back in your life?
We're leaving and you cannot stop us.
I'm afraid she can. You obviously have a death wish, Sheridan.